I'm Kate Beckham. I'm a Montessori teacher, ages 3 to 5 at St. Mary's Cathedral School. And this year I'm co-teaching with my sister, Emma.
And I'm Emma Beckham, co-teacher at St. Mary's Cathedral School. And we are long-term parishioners of St. Mary's Cathedral.
One of the most difficult parts of COVID, I think, is feeling the loss of community, not being able to see our friends as often. For a long time, we weren't coming to church. And having that lack of support was something that was difficult to get used to.
I think also just some of the small sacrifices that you had to make that just seemed that much bigger. Like if you've planned a trip for so long and that gets canceled, so you try to add something else into your schedule and that gets canceled. I think that just kind of grinds on you after months and months.
I think one grace is narrowing down what is important in life. Focusing more on family, focusing more on self-care, focusing more on just work and faith. And it's also become a lot easier to say no to things because of exhaustion or tired or just you don't want to.
Yeah, it's been nice to reset and go back to the basics, like spending time with family and just learning routines that are good for yourself and being able to rest, finding new hobbies.
For me, I think it's been the Eucharist, actually being here to be able to receive it and to see the process in person. The first time I was at Mass and I saw Jesus being put away in the tabernacle, my tears just welled up. It just made it a lot more real to me than it was from watching it at home.
Yes, the Eucharist for sure is the biggest difference between participating and watching Mass at home versus coming back into the church. Just being in the presence of the tabernacle, being able to kneel in the community of kneeling with other people it's been a game changer for sure.
Don't feel guilty if you're still nervous about going out, that we don't know what's going on. The city keeps going from the red to being okay, but at the same time, know that the church is doing all they can to make you feel safe here, to be able to celebrate in community. So hopefully eventually you will come back.
Especially for those who are on the fence, like maybe I should come back or maybe I shouldn't, just know that the church and everybody working is doing their best to keep things safe and social distanced and clean. I haven't been nervous coming back to church, just knowing that everybody's doing their best to keep us healthy.
I think the main thing I'm looking forward to is Advent is such a joyful season, and the whole world's been in so much turmoil for so long that I'm really excited to be focusing on a happy time in the church.
And being school teachers, I love spending Advent with my students and that whole process of preparation, getting closer and closer to the Christmas season. Kids bring so much joy to that, and spending it with them and preparing together is always a joy.
Yeah, they love the Advent wreath in the classroom.
Yes.
I think one thing just to remember is that faith is important to practice and to build upon. And when we grow up Catholic, you grow up with a community, and it's really hard to practice your faith as an individual at home. And so just remember the importance of community.
And even if you are still at home, know that the community of us, both in our homes and in the church, we're all in this together. And so we pray together, and the community is still there even if you're not feeling it.